It's Sign Language Week. Now, I get asked a lot of daft questions as a deaf person, but this one is valid. But a lot of deaf people don't sign. But you need to understand that in 1880, sign language was banned worldwide. And that ban lasted for 100 years under the idea that it will hinder speech development, or in my case, even reverse it, which isn't true. So sign language is still recovering from that ban, meaning it's not easy to access, really. Medical professionals are still advising it against it sometimes. The entire focus around deafness seems to be the medical side, not the holistic one, unfortunately. So a lot of us, like me, are pushed down the speech and lip reading path, and we grow up in a hearing environment and build a life without the deaf community. But growing up without the deaf community means that we aren't culturally deaf and we don't use the language. This further isolates us from the community, and a lot of us don't reach out of fear that we won't be accepted. So you can see how the barriers that are built into healthcare and education can turn into more barriers over time. A lot of signers are given sign language early through deaf family, deaf friends, deaf schools, and the deaf community. Now, I've got a little bit to unpack here, because I look back at the 23 years between getting my hearing aid at 6 and my cochlear implant at 29, and I struggled a lot. And I feel like a lot of that suffering was unnecessary. I should have had sign, and I should have got a cochlear implant when I was offered one at 12. My life's a lot better now, but my CI isn't perfect, and I still feel like something is missing. So a few months ago, I started reaching out to the deaf community, and I'm learning sign language. I've got deaf friends, I've got a deaf teacher that I work with Mondays. I've done my BSL level 1, my BSL level 2 starts in September. I'm not confident signing, sorry. I practice every day. My finger spelling is fantastic. Not reading other people's finger spelling. Again, slowly, please. Rapid, possible. Most deaf people that don't sign are that way because of how we were raised, not because we can't benefit from it. We're just products of the system, and we've adapted to our environment as best we can.